What's going on, YouTube? Robert here, back again with another video. Um, Here to give you guys a different type of video. It's still gonna be comic book related, but also since today is National Power Ranger Day, I thought I'd do strictly Power Ranger related video. Um, just a little bit of history for me with Power Rangers. I grew up with the Mighty Morphin era, but I didn't start watching it until season 3. So that was with the Ninja Megazord, Shogun Megazord, with Ninjor, and with the Ninja Ranger powers. So that's where I started. But I did go back and rewatch the very first season and second seasons. And with those, I always looked up to the Red Ranger. Even though in the season that I started, Tommy was the leader, White Ranger, Red Ranger was always the leader. Even in seasons after Mighty Morphin, Red Ranger was always the leader. Everyone always looked up to the Red Ranger because they always knew, I don't know, I guess red's one of those powerful colors, I guess, of leadership, if you can say. But I've always, like I said, I've always looked up to the Red Ranger. Red Rangers have always been my favorite. I try to get as much Red Ranger covers, Red Ranger memorabilia as much as I can for Power Rangers, because that's who I collect. That's the Rangers I go for. But I do have a lot of other ones. As you see behind me, I do have a bunch of Power Ranger pops. I think I got most of the Power Ranger pops except for the Power Morphicon exclusives. So other than those, I don't have. And then I have the 2017 movie Legacy figures behind me. Those were the Toys R Us exclusives. And then I have more Legacy figures over here in the corner. So I have a pretty nice collection. I even have more Power Ranger toys outside from when I was a kid in our garage that I still have that I want to keep in pristine condition. I know I have Turbo. I know I have some Zeo. I don't know if I have my Paramidas anymore, but I do have a few of the Zeo stuff. One of these days I'm going to have to looking in those chests to see what I got and just scrounge around. But like I said, today's National Power Rangers Day, and I think this is only the second year of National Power Ranger Day, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. But this is the day that the original Mighty Morphin series first aired. So that's pretty cool. So I have a few things I want to show you guys, and I want to just jump right into it. Most of them are just comic books. Actually, all of them are just comic books. But I have a big Power Ranger comic book collection from what I have for now. So let's just jump right into it and let's get it started. So first off, just want to show off the little background I have. I do have my Ranger Slayer, my regular Pink Ranger, my black armored Black Ranger, Dragon Shield Black Ranger, plus my Volume 3 of Mighty Morphin Shattered Grid. Thought I'd have those in my background. But also, want to give a shout out to my buddy Kid Drano, aka Kid Drano Prince on Instagram. Go check him out. He made these awesome stands. Thought I shout him out because this is what I'm going to use in the video. These are really awesome. Got the Power Ranger one. He gave me one of my IG and YouTube channel name, and also gave me this Ninja Turtle one. I even have a few more that I have, but I'm going to show off these 3 for this time. But go check him out. Tell him Flash6792 sent you, and he'll hook you up. So first off, I'm going to show you guys issue number 1 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Hamilton Comics series. So issue 1. This is the very first, and I also do have issues number 2 and issues number 3 of the original series. So pretty awesome. This is like the first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in comic book, so I was able to get my hands on this a few years back. So really cool to have that. But I do have the complete first series. So issues number 4. This is actually first appearance of the White Ranger in comic books, so pretty cool to have that one. Issue number 5. and issue number 6. So pretty cool to have these in my collection, in my Power Rangers collection. So thought it'd be cool to show those off. Grab these, move these out of the way. And then also, I do have the first issue of the second series, issue number 1. I do have the complete series of this too, so I do have the complete second, or I'm pretty sure this is the second series, because I also believe there's a series called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Saga. I believe it's either a 2 or 3 issue miniseries that I'm missing, so I'm still trying to look out for those, but I'm still on the hunt. And then I do have the first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in Marvel Comics, so that's pretty cool. This is a series by Marvel, so I was able to get this signed by Ron Lim a few years, maybe about 2 years ago at a convention, because he was actually the one who did this cover, so pretty awesome to get that signed. And whenever this is all blown over and cons are back, and Ron Lim is mostly like a kind of like a local artist who comes to cons in our area, I do want to get him to sign the movie adaptation version as well, because he also did the movie version. So I also do have that, so that's really awesome. And I do have the other series by Marvel. It is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Ninja Rangers. So the Ninja Rangers ones is pretty cool too, because it actually 2 books in one. On this side is the Ninja Rangers, and then I think it's only like maybe 7 or 8 pages, and then the rest of the book is a different comic book, which is VR Troopers. Not sure how familiar you guys are with VR Troopers, but VR Troopers was pretty cool too back in the day, so that was really good. And the other series by Marvel, the last one, it's Power Ranger-ish related, but I do enjoy it. It is Mask Rider. It's a series featuring the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's only a 1-issue thing, so I thought I had to grab it. I had to find it. So really awesome to have that in my collection. Took me a while to find it too. I think I paid a pretty penny on it on eBay, but not too bad. So that one was really good. And then the other book I got is, this one surprisingly is an Image book. This one is Power Rangers Zeo. So that one's really cool. I do love this one. This one's actually a really good cover. So really hoping I want to get another one of these and then get it pressed and graded, so I have one of these graded. But this is a really clean cover for Power Rangers Zeo. Really awesome. Like I said, Power Rangers has always been a part of my life, so nothing will ever change that. Somewhat. But we'll see. Maybe later down the line someone will change it. But for now, Power Rangers is life. I do have one of the crossovers that Power Rangers did with DC Comics. This is Power Rangers Justice League issue number 1, but this is the GameStop exclusive, so really awesome to have that. I know there's also a Matina cover that I want to get, so I'm actually on the lookout for that one as well. But I do have this complete series as well. And then obviously, if we're talking Power Rangers, we all know the latest crossover, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TMNT. One of the best storylines I think Power Rangers had. Obviously not the best, but best crossover between the two, honestly. Because this was just great. So I had to show off that Eastman cover. And I do have all the covers for this. I have all the helmet covers. I think the only ones I'm missing, I think I'm missing 2 Green Ranger helmet variants. But other than that, I mostly got everything. Because I do have the issue number 1 per store variant, the White Ranger helmet with Shredder. And I also have the second print, issue number 1 per store variant, the Lord Draken helmet cover. So really awesome to have those. I would really love to get those graded as well. Hopefully these are like 9.8 candidates, but I want to start getting some books graded, and I know there's a few I want to get graded, so hopefully I can work some stuff out with that. Send some to CGC or CBCS maybe some of I'll show you some books I kind of want to send to CBCS. But that was it for that little stack. But I do have some signed books as well from Power Rangers. I do have this Green Ranger variant with the Sword of Darkness issue 0, signed by Jason David Frank. Then I have the Black Ranger cover, signed by Walter Jones, aka Zach. So that one's pretty cool. And I also have this Pink Ranger helmet variant, signed by Kat, the second Pink Ranger. Still looking for Amy Jo Johnson's signature. That's probably gonna be somewhere down the line. Who knows when? But that one's gonna be a little more tough to come by. But I also have the issue 0 Blue Ranger cover signed by Billy David Yost. Issue 0 Yellow Ranger variant signed by Karen Ashley. And issue 0 Red Ranger variant signed by Steve Cardenas, aka Rocky. And last but most certainly not least, also have another issue 0 Red Ranger helmet signed by the OG Red Ranger, Austin St. John, Jason. Really awesome to have these in my collection. All of these signed. Really looking to maybe get these graded by CBCS. Only CBCS because I know they're doing, I think now their signature series is going to be gold automatically, no matter if it's verified or non-verified. So that might be selling me, but because I know CGC, you have to get them verified by somebody in order for it to get an gold label. So we'll see. Also, too, hopefully all these will be 9/8 candidates too. But if not, I think I'd still be happy with it just to get them at least capsulized. And because these books, these signed books, they're not leaving my collection whatsoever. These are staying with me. These probably go get buried with me, to be honest with you. So, gotta love those books. And then just some other books from the Mighty Morphin series that by Boom Studios. I do have issue 9, First Lord Draken. I'm on the hunt for that second print Lord Draken variant cover, but it is so tough to come by. I know it's like at least $80 and above book, but maybe one day. But right now I'm kind of not trying to spend that much on at least a modern book. But at least I have this one to say I at least have the first appearance of Lord Draken. Also have issue 12, his origin. So that's an awesome book to have as well. And then for Go-Go Power Rangers, I do have issue 12, first Gravezord, so pretty cool to have that. I was looking through my books and to pull books out to show you guys, and I realized I did not have issue number 8, first appearance of Ranger Slayer. I've seen the cover many times, and for some reason I must have imprinted it in my head that I had that issue, and I do not have that freaking issue. I looked in all my boxes. I'm like, I could have sworn I had it. Then I look on my CLZ app, and it's not even in there. So I'm like, man, this whole time I'm thinking I have the first Ranger Slayer, and I don't even have it in my collection. And now that book's like almost $40-50. So I'm like, dang, I might be out Ranger Slayer now. I can't even get a second print right now. So we'll see. Maybe later down the road, but for right now, like I said, for a modern book, I'm not going to try and spend that much on a book, but we'll see. Excuse me, guys. Just another cool variant for Go-Go. I have issue number 14, the 1 in 10 variant, Ranger Slayer. So that's pretty cool. And then the issue number 15, 1 in 10 variant, the actual Ranger Slayer morph. So pretty cool. Just some books in the collection. I think it's really cool with what Boom Studios is doing with the Power Rangers. They created a lot of new characters for this series, and I really enjoyed every single thing, especially that first run by Kyle Higgins. Just an amazing storyline, especially with this book right here, Shatter Grid. If you guys have not read Shatter Grid, either buy the hardcover or buy the trade paperback. or read it digitally, because this is a great story. Really great story for the whole Power Rangers mythology. So check it out. And then as I was showing Ranger Slayer, I had to pull out the most current, one of the most current series that was going on for a few weeks. Ranger Slayer #1. Had to show that one off. Plus, I have to show off the Ranger Slayer variant. Really cool. Plus, have to show off the Ranger Slayer secret variant. Plus, the Ranger Slayer 1 per store variant. So, really awesome. Really cool. If you guys don't know too much on Ranger Slayer, it's one of the best characters that Kyle Hagan, or actually Ryan Parrott, ever created, and I believe it is one of the most greatest characters that they could have did. I think even better than Lord Draken, but that's my opinion. But Ranger Slayer is just killing it. So really awesome. Would love to get one of these books signed by Amy Jo Johnson one day, but for now, Ranger Slayer, awesome. And as for the most current series going on with Power Rangers at the moment, the most recent, I should say, one mini series is Draken New Dawn. And right now, issue 1 just released last week. So I do have issue 1. I do have the variant. And I do have the Steve Morris variant right here of issue #1 by 616 Comics and Simple Man Comics. So go check them out if you want to hit this variant. It's limited to 500 copies. Go check them out. I know they also have TMNT. I want to say it's 110. It's the homage cover to Raphael Micro Series #1. So I might end up picking that one up just because I'm also a Turtle fan. So I don't know, but also they do have another one that my boy Steve from Burke Family just announced on his channel. I'll try and leave a link in the description, or I don't know, maybe leave a link somewhere around the video if I can figure out how to do it. But go check him out. He just announced the issue 2 for 616 Comics, their exclusive variant. So pretty cool. I am going to pick that one up. That's the one book I'm going to pick up because it is a cool Ranger Slayer cover. And then the last book I have to show you guys, this one's actually probably one of my favorites. This is by Jozar Collectibles. This is their exclusive for this cover. This is the Lord Draken on the throne with the helmets by him, with the Lord Draken above as well. Kind of like that silhouette look to it. That is just a mind-blowing cover to me. That I would love to get signed by Jason David Frank one day and get that CGC'd for sure, because this book is just so clean, so much fire going off of this book. But that's all I really have for you guys today. I know this was a pretty long video, but I thought I'd give you guys something different. Power Rangers, like I said, is one of the many things I collect. Power Rangers, Turtles, Flash, and many other DC, Marvel attributes. But Power Rangers has always been #1. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and go follow all the people I mentioned in the video. Kid John of Prance. If you're not following Book Family 54 Comics, then I don't know what you're doing. Go check them out. 616 Comics, go check out all their exclusives. And Jozar Collectibles. Leave all those links in the description. And I'll be back in a flash, guys.